Champion is Nigel Mansell, and Scott Goodyear, his first and only victory coming here. Now they begin to align. There are your rows as they sweep off the final turn and look for a green flag. We're underway. The Marlboro 500 is underway as Nigel Mansell holds his position at the front. Boiselle challenges to the high side. They're three abreast through the first and second turn. Look at Michael. He sweeps around Raoul Boiselle, ducks into. He holds it off the wall thus far. Oh, what a scary moment for Gordon. Look at that, the thing peeling off. Yellow flag, of course, comes out. Still a very dangerous moment for the driver that was running so well in third place. 2 weeks ago at Toronto, very much the same thing. He was the pole sitter. Strong charge from the 28th lap on to the finish. A key ingredient in his championship and his first and only 500 win. But Nigel Mansell, the defending IndyCar champion, climbs out of his car and sits down. I think just thankful that he's got to move still about 8 cars back. There's Stefan Johansson closing in on the 17 car of Dominic Dobson, but Jack makes his move to the high side.
And it was a decisive move. Johansson, who had out-qualified all the factory Penske's, ran very well in qualifying. Not on the pace here. Villeneuve was superb on Friday. Oh, he's in the wall!
Oh, no! You know, not dissimilar, though different placement of the cars from the accident involving Michael Andretti. He'd just come around 7th place Stefan Johansson, skates up to the wall and grabs it. He had such a great run at the Indianapolis 500. Rookie of the year there, leading the rookie points. He's cut off the whole right-hand side of the car. He appears to be okay. He's moving around in the cockpit, so that's good news. Once again, the engineering of the cars has really protected the driver here.
And now, Robbie Gordon, one of our early pace setters.
I couldn't turn, and it just hit the wall. Another 2 feet wider, and I probably would have made it.
So many times we talk about the emotions of the up and down, the elation of the last race in Toronto, back in the championship points hunt, and here you are now, and in great disappointment, but you're not alone. A lot of people having problems here.
Yeah, they are, but you see the Penske's are running pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah. And with that little gleam in his eye, oh boy, it tells a lot. Let's go to Jan.
Well, Gary, in the Jacques Villeneuve incident, we need to look at why he was able to get out of that car without necessarily the same kind of work as with the Lola. As this front suspension gets pushed back into the car itself, there's something different in a Reynard than you have in a Lola.
I got to give credit to these Valvoline guys. You know, they had an excellent pit stop, put me back on the lead lap, and we were just having a great run.
We're looking at a replay right now, and what a masterful job to keep it off the concrete. Did you surprise yourself that you kept it off the wall?
You know, I was hoping we didn't take it onto the wall. You know, we got a test coming up next week, and we're trying to win IndyCar races right now. We can't afford any crashes, so unfortunately we would have jumped up in points a little bit, but we didn't. You know, got to give thanks to all of our crew for just excellent pit stops all day long, and Valvoline Cummins.
2 saves today, one off the wall with the tire a bit earlier as well.
Ford Cosworth power plant. We've seen an Ilmore go in the last few laps in Fittipaldi's hands. We now see this one. Al Unser Jr. picks up the lead with his Ilmore. And a fire, that's a turbocharger fire in the back. They should be able to spray that right out.
Yeah, but the reason that catches fire is because there's lots of oil in there, and Boiselle is probably on the radio right now to Dick, telling him the noises that he heard on that back straight, and this is terminal. Boiselle is probably close to tears.
If a man ever deserved to
find
win.
the harmony that front-running teams and successful teams need. Brought in Montermini to do 2 road races at Cleveland. Again, he bottoms out. I hope that's okay. Brought in Montermini to do Cleveland and Toronto. Back to Goodyear for this one event. And Scott Goodyear will have chills up and down his spine. He could never have imagined, as Leslie watches, that this type of success could have fallen his way today.
Under 30 seconds away from his second win, and a win at the Marlboro 500. His name on the Dana Trophy already once. Will it go again? Boy, it sure looks that way. The man who perseveres wins. A final couple of bottomings. 3rd turn, 4th turn. Scott Goodyear sees the twin checkered flags from Jim Swintal, and the Budweiser car with Scott Goodyear has taken the win in the Marlboro 500. He'll be followed to the line by Arie Luyendyk and Dominic Dobson.